I'm Risa Polanski reporting for Miami Today. Carlos Migoya, a career-long banker, has taken on the challenge of Miami's city manager amid a time of great financial crisis. Mr. Migoya is working now first to identify the city's deficit this year, and of course then, to eliminate it. Mr. Migoya joins us for this week's profile.
Sometimes when you've been in the same job for a long period of time, you sometimes don't see the forest because of the trees. Obviously, I don't have the municipality experience, but I do have the financial background. And the banking industry for the last several years has been on the challenging side as well. So I do have the ability to deal with urgency and challenges, and the ability to look at it with different eyes and being able to have conversations and act on these things is probably the thing that I think I add the most to the group here. And the fact that when people talk to me, what you see is what you get. I let them know how I feel about things, and we move on. There's no speculation as to whether I feel good about something or I feel bad about something. If I feel bad about something, I have a pretty good way of communicating that. And sometimes I'm not as strong in recognizing good jobs, and that's something I got to work on. But I'm very good about recognizing when things aren't going well and letting people know that. The challenge is the political side of the job. Having to keep so many bosses aware of what's going on, and with the fact that, you know, with the Sunshine Law and everything, you can't talk to two of the commissioners at one time. So so I'm not, and obviously I'm aware of it. I was in the Downtown Development Authority for a number of years, so, and that worked under the Sunshine Law, so I know how to deal with that. I'm just used to that. If we need to get something done and communicate with people and get everybody together, well, obviously you just can't do that.
No staff.
And exactly. So every time you have to deal with a commission, you deal with it in a public setting, and it's only, you know, every other week, so it's a challenge. That's right, and you know, and one of the issues that people have out there and always have is the lack of trust on the city and the political officials. And hopefully what I can bring will be some of that transparency that people say, you know, listen, I have no political agenda. I don't know anything of anybody. I don't have any ties to anyone. All I want is a betterment of the city for its taxpayers and its employees. And frankly, as I worked with the mayor for the first 3 months, that's exactly the way he feels about it. So that's why, and transparency was one of the key things that he's always worked on. And if there's anything about Mayor Regalado, he's a mayor of the people. He's definitely about the people. So, you know, I like that. So, and that's why, that's part of the reason why, you know, he says he's not a salesman, but I think he's a very good salesman. And that's part of the reason why my feet are in here. So.